Welcome. Let's see how to install PHP 8.4 and Composer on Windows 11. Let's start by opening the web browser, and I'll start by going to the PHP website, which is php.net. We now click on Downloads, and since we are on Windows, I'm going to choose Windows Downloads. For most people, the thread safe version is the recommended one, so that's what I'm going to go with. And here we can download the zip file. And in the zip file, we will have everything we need. Great, and the zip file was downloaded. Let's open the downloads folder, which contains it. And let's extract the zip file. So right click on it, then extract all. And let's rename the extracted folder to something a bit more manageable, maybe PHP 8.4. Now we can place this folder anywhere on the computer. I don't really recommend the downloads folder, even though you can leave it here, but I'm going to move it to the program files folder. Again, this is an optional step. To do that, I right click on the folder and cut. Then I move to the folder to which I want to move it to, in my case, the program files folder. And I'll paste it here. To do that, I'll just click on the paste button. And our PHP 8.4 folder was moved here. We now need to add this folder to the system's path. To do that, we start by clicking on the Windows Start icon and look for Environment. We then need to choose this option, Edit the System Environment Variables. And here we choose Environment Variables. We then choose the Path variable and click on Edit. Now that we have this window open, we can get back to the folder to which we moved our PHP installation. And let's copy this path, the path to the folder containing this file. This is php.exe. That's the executable file for PHP. So we're going to add the folder that contains this file to the system's path. So to do that, I'll choose this path. So I just click here on the address line. Then I right click on what's written here and copy this path. Then I go back to the path editor and I click on new to add a new entry to this editor. And I paste here the path I just copied. Then I press enter, then OK, and OK again. So we now have PHP installed and we also added it to the system's path. We should now be able to open the Windows terminal. So right click on the Windows Start icon and Terminal. And let's check which version of PHP we have installed. So to do that, I run php version. And as you can see, I didn't receive any response. So how do we solve that? We return to the installation folder, the folder to which we moved our PHP installation. And let's get back to the php.exe file, this file. By the way, if you click here on View and choose Show and File Name Extensions, you can see that it is indeed php.exe. So what I'm going to do is double click on it. Instead of trying to access it from here, from the terminal, I just try to run it directly by double clicking on it. And as you can see, we receive this message, this warning message. The code execution cannot proceed because VC runtime 140 DLL was not found. So how do we solve that? You simply click on the link I leave in the video description below. And here we scroll down a bit and choose this link, the one that says X64. And it downloads the needed files for us. And then we need to install them. These are called Visual C++ redistributables, and they are required, they are needed for PHP. So let's run this installer. Okay, so it was installed. And if we get back to our terminal now and try to run php version once more, we can see that we now have PHP 8.4.2 installed. Next, let's see how to install Composer. So to do that, we go to the Composer website, which is getcomposer.org. Then we click on Download. And we need to download this file, composersetup.exe. So I click on it, and it's being downloaded. And now we can run it. And I'm going to leave all the options with their default values. So next, and next again, and one last time. So this is done as well. We now need to close our Windows terminal and reopen it. And now we should be able to run composer --version. And as you can see, we have composer version 2.8.4 and PHP version 8.4.2.